Hello everybody. Oh, I couldn't have timed that better if I tried. Okay, so right down there is Zora Land, and no, not right. Ooh, did not notice that one right down there. Oh, I guess I did, because there's a beacon on it. Gotta do some free falling to just saw coffee. Oh, I should have taken a picture of that big hardy radish. Oh, I just now noticed that you can actually see Sidon on the tower there. That's another thing I didn't notice, like, because every time I've approached before now, I've just approached along that main road. Oh, there's treasure down there too. I don't have time to do a platform rating. I need more stamina. You might say, no, you need more hearts. No, I need more stamina. It's important. I don't remember what this one is. We'll find out. Oh, minor test of strength. This should be easy. Let me get the... Let me just go with what I got right now. It won't take nearly as long as the one I did yesterday. God. You need to take pictures of this equipment because it's useful. Got a bunch of springs, but I don't need them really. Really not the greatest place to take pictures of that. It's like lots of bloom. Can't carry any more shields. Let's see. What shields have I got? Got a better guardian shield. And my shield of the mind's eye is about to break. I'll just drop the one that's about to break. It says that we're not going to get the last little bit out of it, but it probably wasn't going to take too much more anyway. Nice bow, but let's see if I even have anything I want to get rid of for it. Totally do. Let's get rid of the... What's the worst one we got? We want to keep the frennet bows until we can get gold bows. Because the golden bow is the only other bow in the game I can think of that has the zoom in on it. And, like, it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it is very useful. Would have preferred just about anything else to a bow, honestly. Like, I probably could have done with some more rupees, even though I've got 1,751 of them. It's just a matter of, like, man, stuff is expensive later on. Like, the final Great Fairy cost 10,000 rupees. And I don't have the money for that. I ain't doing that. Okay, we need to, for one, take a picture of that. But also, we need to pretty much get back on the main road and just follow it for a little bit, and that'll lead us to that yellow beacon I placed yesterday. I know one of the beacons I put down is a tower and not a shrine. But also I think I need to go back this way because it's got a road that leads... Well, okay, no. We'll have to come back up this way to get to Akala, but that is definitely our next sort of stop. We may be able to get some ancient arrows, that would be nice. Because we will want them if, oh, I got a feeling I know what you are. Normal people just, oh, what? Oh, yep. Time to buy bananas. That's my favorite thing, is you can buy a whole bunch of bananas. We are gonna get into a fight. I'll take your bananas for free. I need them more than they do. Also, a vicious sickle for basically no input is pretty good. Ooh, there's ore over here, and I can reasonably blow it up without having it freaking go off a cliff or something. To go into the water, but like I doubt it. It's far enough away that it would be fine. Good morning, Copy Freak. How are you doing today? Ooh, a forked boomerang. Can't carry any more melee weapons, but you better believe I will make room for it. You know, this is actually... I'm gonna get rid of the ice rod, I don't need it. It's not a lightning weapon. Today I'm gonna try going to Akala. We're gonna try and get some stuff there that will help us out a lot. If possible, we're gonna see about grabbing a few more towers. I don't have what I want for, like, progression, so to speak, but, like, you know, we can work on that as it comes to it. Okay, let's go back over to that shrine before I forget it. I do have some shrines marked, so I was going to take care of those as I went. And one more upgrade, we'll have 2 complete stamina wheels, which will be nice. Well, they gave, you didn't see it because it was, before I started streaming yesterday, but there is a main quest in this game. It's one line, it goes, you know, it's very broad, in that a lot of the, goals on it are you can do in any order, but, like, the main quest is like, hey, you can go take care of these divine beasts, and they will, you may be able to get them to help you when you fight Calamity Ganon. You can ignore the main quest entirely. So if you want, you can just be like, I'm going to not do any of that. Oh, did I not pick up the thing? Or I did pick up the thing. But yeah, you can ignore the main quest entirely, which is neat. You can just run straight for Hyrule Castle and fight Calamity Ganon. But if, like, progression in my eyes is like doing the main quest. Well, that's getting a little framey. Yeah, this game's performance is not perfect in spots. Like, you may notice that if we ever at late side stable again, it doesn't really stay at a solid 30 sometimes, and that's okay. Like, I don't mind, but would prefer it happened a little less. Largely when you go to fight Calamity again and you're still on your own. Armies of Hyrule don't exist. Oh, this one. I hate this one. So I know there's a chest over there, like over in there, and you need the water to be low. But to get there, you need the water to be high. You can't dive. Oh, man. Let's see. If I can remember how to do this. This thing's gonna send this laser around. It's gonna hit that switch. We can go across here, and then there's a thing we have to do with a switch over here to get to the, to open not only the way to the shrine, like the end of the shrine, but to the way to the treasure. But we need the water to be down for that. But see, the thing is like a normal... This is a metal barrel, and I'm pretty sure it floats. So, like... So the thing is, we have to have the water be low to let that barrel sink. Or be on the bottom. I'm thinking we can drag it down there and then try and stasis it as quickly as possible, but that doesn't really work that well. So like the thing we gotta do to finish the shrine at least is we have to spin that around, and while it's spinning we have to go to the other side and be ready to place the barrel. But that won't get us the treasure. So let's see. I actually know, thinking about it, you need the water to be up, I think, for the treasure. We can take this right here, take it right over here. Or you know what, I think the solution is you just gotta be really quick with regards to stasis, but I don't think that's entirely right. Yeah, you need the water to be up because you use Cryonis to get up on top of that. And Cryonis is also not enough to really do a whole lot of anything there. We can make a trick shot with an arrow from the door, but that really wouldn't be ideal. And this all would not be a problem at all if, you know, if it were possible to make that barrel just stay under without the help of stasis. So yeah, we're gonna have to hit the switch and then start over. Of course, there is the very real possibility that that treasure is not worth anything, so... You know, I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'd rather just get the orb. remember though, I figured out a really easy way to do it one time. Oh wait, I remember now. The answer was just to arc an arrow over the thing and hit it that way. But like, I don't want to use an arrow for that. It's weird. We'll just go. In order to become more powerful, I must acquire orb. Okay, so now we're gonna want to loop back. Ow. Oh, hi. Please, yeah. Please don't sneak up on me like that. Anyone underestimates my willingness to just go another way. Now there is a quest line we can start in Akala. Or actually, we'd have to go back to Hateno Village to actually start it, but it is a long quest chain with some payoff, not much, but you know, some. It's got really good comedic payoff, at least. Okay, so there's a Lizalfos on that platform, and it looks like a metal chest. So at the very least, I could snag the chest with Magnesis, then pop the balloon if I'm quick enough. But I get the feeling that thing, it has fire arrows, okay. And it has a bow that shoots 3 arrows at a time. Awesome. Very cool. I will give up something for that. Let's see, the Frenit bows stay. I'll give up the silver bow. I mean, a bow with durability up is probably going to have more than a little bit. And there's a tower up there. That's doable. I know it's not the Akala one, because the Akala one's on top of a fortress. I mean, there's a shrine over here. Yeah, the solution is use electricity to disarm enemies and get their weapons. And that way, you might as well just have infinite weapons. It helps that I have not only one, a lightning rod, but I also have an electric spear and an electric sword. They are for uses in emergencies only. It's a weird place to consider it complete at. Oh, this one. We gotta do golf. I think I got enough room for another weapon. Didn't even do it on the platforms. Whoops. It's like you don't want it to go too far. And it's like, you should just complete this now, but go over here for the extra game. Fortunately, if this one breaks, it's generous enough to give us a second one in that chest over there, so. We waned it. We gotta get the angle just so on this one, and it's really hard to do, I feel. Nope, not quite. Oh no. Oh. Gotta work with me, ball chess. That's definitely too much. And also in the wrong direction. Need to do 3 spins and like a whack. Nope. Did it bad. Oh. Hmm. Well, okay. Bye. I don't care that much. It'll be like, no, you didn't get all the treasure. And it's like, can practically guarantee it was nothing of use. We've also got ourselves... Oh, Hestu's over. Also, hey, a drill bit spear. No, it's a soldier spear. Never mind. Let's see. I'm gonna take it anyway, but yeah. A drill bit spear would be really nice because the drill bit spear you can use on ore and it'll break it instantly. Or actually, I'll let this one play out. I'm gonna let it Just let it go, because I don't think everyone's seen this. Don't have enough seeds to expand anymore. Platforms up there. Maybe be able to get to them from the tower, but I'm not gonna hold to that. Getting to this tower in itself is going to be very difficult. It's in the middle of like a swamp that you sink into immediately if you run. Or jump. If you jump into it, you sink immediately. Oh, hi. So the military training camp is kind of a pain to traverse. Because a lot of the time you'll have at least one enemy shooting at you, and you will have, you know, if it's nighttime, bad stuff comes all over you, you know, it just pops up everywhere, rather, I should say. It's nearly kind of lewd. It's like, look how many Bokoblin skeletons I'm having to fight. And I know right near the tower there's actually a bunch of Lizalfos and a couple moblins at least. There's already bokoblins up in my business. I need to get out of there. Alright, so the thing... Oh, that's bad. Ah, dang it. Ah, beans. We should have enough stamina that we can get up there with relative ease. Unless this Odgerok keeps hitting me, because I know when I get hit it takes a little bit of stamina damage. Or, well, maybe not. The good thing is the bandana we're wearing gives us a little bit extra climbing speed. So, getting up there, if we get it to the platform at least, then we should be fine. Which it looks like we'll make it. Barely, but we'll make it. If I hadn't jumped, we would have been a little bit better with stamina. And if we weren't wearing the bandana, we would have for sure run out of stamina. We could go through the Lost Woods. But we don't have enough hearts to really get the most out of it. In fact, we are 10 actual hearts short. Map style look kind of weird right now. Hello. Please and thank you. I know for certain we cannot just fly into the Lost Woods, as neat as that would be. We can come back here later. We'll actually need to double back and take the road near the shrine there. That'll lead us over into the Elden region where Death Mountain is. Don't want to go up that way because I have no heat resistance, not even tonics or potions. It looks like we get to those platforms, which I'm not even sure how much treasure there is on them. Let's see. It's like 2 chests and 1 bokoblin. We'd probably have to come from up the mountain, and that is still a considerable distance. But, I mean, that's what we got the paraglider for, so... Might as well try. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is I can run out of stamina and die. Or get knocked off the platform in a ragdoll fashion and die. Well, that's embarrassing. God, now I'm remembering Sky Captain in the World Tomorrow. I actually saw that movie in theaters. But, like, I don't remember too much about the movie itself, to be honest with you. I remember Angelina Jolie was in it, I think. I don't know what's up with that. Step 4 on that one. I don't want to waste 2 arrows on it. Well, eventually I'll get to those treasure chests. Never saw it. Well, I saw it and I don't remember it, so at the very least I can say it was forgettable. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore. Oh, okay, so the more important thing is I lost my boomerang. I found my boomerang. Okay, we absolutely cannot allow that to have weapons. Yeah, the master sword is a thing you can totally ignore. Oh wow, he actually totally disappeared. That was a waste of time and resources. It has infinite durability in that, like you can use it as much as you want, and it will always be in your inventory. It actually gets its own weapon slot. But if you use it against the wrong enemies, which is not enemies that are not Ganon's minions, and I'm talking about like the seriously corrupted ones, then it will eventually run out of energy, and you'll have to wait for it to recharge. There's a quest that was added with the DLC that you can do that makes it so that it is always at infinite charge and always at double strength. So that would be worth looking into because the Master Sword at double strength is 60 strength. Yeah, it would kind of suck if it took up a weapon slot, just because like, man, that could easily become a problem if you have it's not charging, or if it's charging and you know could put something stronger in the weapon slot. Just when it's at half power, it's only 30 strength, so which is it's good. For a one-handed weapon, it's really good. But the fact that you could have it just be sitting broken in your inventory for a little bit, that would be kind of not great. But yeah, since it doesn't take up a weapon slot, that's really good. The main thing is to get the Master Sword. It's like middle tier weapon, but like to get the Master Sword, you have to have 13 red hearts. If you try to get the Master Sword with fewer hearts, you will die 100% of the time. Um, or rather, 99% of the time, because the first time you will get stopped and it'll be like, hey, quit or you're going to die. So we won't get the Master Sword for some time, because I'm for sure getting all three stamina wheels before I get any hearts. I don't know. I mean, from what I can tell, enemy health values and everything are the same. But I don't know. You die 99%, or yeah, you die 100% of the times that you don't take. I don't know. I was trying to work that stupid Wayne Gretzky quote into it. Nearly passed up a shrine. That would have been bad. I would kill for a Linkle DLC, but I don't think it will happen for this game. I'm sure if I finagled it just right, it would have fit through the bars. There's a stable up here, and there's an enemy base there. And I can see something silver in there. It looks like silver Pokeblins, and I'm not gonna fight that. That's death waiting to happen. hope it gets better for you one day. Oh, here he is.
Oh.
Here's that big, beautiful bird bard boy.
Oh.
Let's see. Where do I want to go?
Oh.
I'll let this play for a little bit. Okay. Took that moment to have a drink. So do I have any weaker weapons? Yeah. Get rid of this crap spear for this good axe. Yeah, you can receive that backstory earlier from Impa, and it's fully voiced when she does it. But like, I love my bird man better. I don't like Wiz robes very much. For a brief moment I had some people show up, but it looks like they've already left. Oh hey, a silver bokoblin. This is gonna be tough. Let's see. We're gonna want to use something heavy. We are also gonna want to use something electric so that we can get them to not have weapons. There we go. Yeah, Breath of the Wild, like a lot of open world chats, or a lot of open world games cache chats that they or write chats they can't cache. You know, there's a lot of, oh, see that, you can go there, you know, like unexpected freedom and all that stuff. Like Breath of the Wild is like, yeah, you see everything, you can climb up it. You see all the mountains, you can go there. You can see, like, you want to go anywhere in any order, do it. You want to not do the main quest, you can totally do that too. And so I didn't expect that a Zelda game would feel more free than most like major open world games, but here we are, in the world where where the Legend of Zelda game is the best open world game. And I'm cool with that because, man, this game is amazing. Sci-fi hunter game. Oh, Horizon Zero Dawn. Yeah, it's definitely a lot more restrained than this game, and I liked Horizon Zero Dawn a lot, but like, I feel that to effectively gauge it as a game, you have to gauge it as a game separate from this one, because if you put the two together, Breath of the Wild comes out favorably in just about every respect. But like, there was an interview with Shigeru Miyamoto that says that, you know, he wanted to make another Zelda, or he wanted to see another Zelda that was like when he made the original Legend of Zelda, where, you know, you go out and you don't have any like inkling of where to go. You have to explore and talk to people, find out hints about where to go in Hyrule, and it's like I feel this game does that really well. It is definitely the most Zelda. That didn't work out as well as I'd hoped. I think the idea in this one is to use the metal ball to stop all the other ones, but here's how I'm gonna do it. Okay, maybe I shouldn't do it that way. Fine, game, we'll do it your way. Yeah, there's actually like aside from small keys and some shrines, actually no dungeon items. You get the runes at the start of the game. They're the first four rewards or the first four things you get in the shrine, plus one orb each for the shrines, and you don't get any more abilities really. There are some pieces of equipment that give you special abilities, and some, there's some, like I said, there's some magic you can get later on. But as far as like dungeon items that you use to solve puzzles in dungeons, the runes are it. And I think that's kind of like really cool that they just kind of fork them all over to you right at the start. I think the thing that I think is the best about it is it lets you, like, because they designed the entire game with the idea of you having these abilities off the bat. Like, it really does let you just do things in whatever order you want. And they kind of did this a little bit in A Link Between Worlds, which is the sequel sort of to A Link to the Past. Where you could just rent the items early on and then eventually buy them permanently. And if you were renting them and you died, the rental guy, Ravio, would come and take them from you. And then you'd have to rent them again. So like and a lot of puzzles have had multiple solutions in that game. But there were some where you could only get through it with one particular item. But like, it made it so that right off the bat you could rent all the stuff, and as long as you never died, you were in good shape. I think after we get through with our business in Akala, I think we'll actually pop on over to the Rito village, get working on that. Not like in its entirety, but Yeah, Death. I think one of the things I really liked in this game is that if you get too far up Death Mountain, you will just catch fire. And it's just because you are in such close proximity to lava that you will just ignite. And like, I haven't really brought it up because it hasn't really. Oh my god. No, thank you. I'm not going for that. But like, oh man, this place is kind of ridiculous. Oh, that's not good. I don't like that at all. Ooh. I can make room for that. Get out of here. I don't need you anymore. Oh no, my vicious sickle broke. Okay, we definitely do not want to just walk up the mountain to this place because there are those. and they will kill me. Well, the neat thing is that he's like I said before I saw that camp. The thing I haven't really brought up in this game is that there's a temperature system in place, and if you get too hot or too cold, you'll start taking damage. Oh, climbing is going to be hard now. Oh, also it's a thunderstorm. I need to unequip all my metal stuff. I do have a method for climbing in rainstorms, but it is very stamina intensive, and I cannot climb nearly as far. May actually have to wait for the storm to pass or sneak up. Nope, that didn't quite work. If I got it right, though, it would have been really cool. You can parry lasers. Okay, well, it didn't set us back too far. The unfortunate thing is I can't light a fire and wait out the storm that way. And climbing's gonna be pretty much a no-go right now. So the real thing is I'm gonna have to find a way to either parry that laser or, like, see, if I go... What the hell's going on over there? Oh, people are fighting. I will make room for that. Yeah, there's the way you pass time in this game is you light a campfire. It's like you light a campfire and you it can get hit by lightning, but you light a campfire and you sit down next to it, and it'll ask you what time you want to wait till. Ow. I could magnet them for cover. That would probably be a good idea. The thing is, I think if I do it wrong, I will either get crushed by the bots by myself, or I will still get spotted. If it weren't raining, this would be a lot easier. Let's see, where is it? Oh, another checkpoint right near the right near where I died. Oh, also we don't want to be near the bots just because they're made of metal. Yeah, so actually boxes are out. Oh, well, the storm's about to pass, so we'll wait it out the rest of the time. Because the stairs are pretty covered up. And we'll just climb our way up this nice architecture. It'll be sunny at one point, so yeah, it all worked out. I kind of wish I could have killed that silver bokoblin. Oh, hey, no, come on now. But that silver bokoblin probably had some like good stuff on it. At the very least, it would have dropped a gem. Yeah, you gotta catch your own boomerangs. If you miss arrows, you can actually go, or if you miss shots of bows, you can go actually pick up the arrows. There's there's a lot of neat little touches like that in this game. Oh, it's chilly up here. It may actually be too chilly for the doublet to fully take it up. Nah, the weather's sunny. The like snow has a different icon. Okay, so now we just gotta go up north. It does occur to me that we do not have a torch, and that's kind of important. We're gonna go this way, though. Oh yeah, there's a shrine out there for sure. But the main thing is right now, there's the thing over here we want. There's also a shrine here, but there's also a goddess statue down there. So, you know, do some fiddling. And there's also a great fairy fountain right over here. That's what we want. You know, it's the main thing is like when it comes down to open world games now, is that this is a masterclass in open world design that all other games in the category are going to have to try and match. And it will be difficult because this game is so good. Nearly forgot the more important thing. I can't remember if it requires Lionel parts for rank 2 soldiers equipment. I would hope not, but you know. Wow. I'm yawning. Tonight wasn't especially hard. I'm not sure why I feel so tired. Alright, so you have a function on your sheet of slate called the Hyrule Compendium. And what it is you take pictures of things and it will let you detect them from proximity. So, like, say we go into the Hyrule Compendium. Let's find something good. Um, like, say we find want to find a big hardy radish. Like, we want to find more of them. You can target them with your sheet of slate and see the little green radar thing there will light up the closer you get to one. So it's good if you're looking for specific things or if you're looking for certain enemies. What some people do they'll take pictures um, of a rare piece of equipment, and when it's near, when it's near, it usually means that there is a boss monster nearby. I beefed it. Yeah, the good thing is... Oh. Let's not go that way. The good thing is that your map doesn't really get populated with icons aside from the shrines. Like, shrines and towers, they are fast travel points, so they should mark your map with those. But largely, like, if you want to mark down where cooking pots are, where fairy fountains are, and I missed the opportunity to mark that one, we'll have to do that next time. Um, or just really where anything is. I mean, you got a huge set of pins to work with, and you can put up to 100 of them on the map. Then you have the 5 pins you can put with you can put down with the scope. And it's like, that way you only need to put as much information on the map as you need. You don't have to have a million icons cluttering up this thing. I mean, there's 120 shrines. So if you did all those, the map will start to look a little bit cluttered, but that's, a lot a lot of stuff on there. Right, yeah, that's the cool thing about it is like usually what I mark is I mark where goddess statues are, I mark where cooking pots are, and I mark where fairy fountains are. And that's really all the information I feel I need. I don't need to mark down where bosses are, although you know you can, because bosses respawn with every blood moon. Oh boy, it's one of these. I mean, there's like it's you determine how much you need. It's motion controlled Jolf. I keep forgetting you have to let it get all the way in there, otherwise it'll reset. I'll have to see if there's a torch at the stable I'm about to reach. The Sheikah made these shrines so that like if Link needed to become more powerful, he could. Basically, in the event of an emergency like we're in now, the shrines would be there so that Link could regain his strength so that he could fight off Calamity Ganon. I just realized I'm still in the warm doublet when I should be wearing my my Hylian armor. I mean, you're like they've established that whole thing where like every so often there will be a Link and a Zelda and a Ganon, and it happens all the time. You just happen to be Link. There's a big hearty radish nearby. It's this way. Oh, wait. I know this puzzle. Yeah, I should probably put the armor on. Don't think I care about that radish that much. So hearts, who needs them?
You! Ah. Ah. Hey! What? Yo! Sa! Oh! Yeah, yeah! Wow! Yeah, yeah! Yay! Wow!
Gotta get them rupees.
Yay! Wow! Wow! Woohoo!
Oh, I didn't check for the thing I needed to check for. Dragon's Dogma is super good. I mean, it doesn't really match up to this, but you know, what really does. So that's not a problem. It is like Dragon's Dogma does have a sort of jankiness to it, but like I mean, chances are if you're doing anything in that game, like don't think you have to play the game a specific way because you can get away with just about anything in that game. Maybe they'll have a torch up at the research center. There may also be one next to the furnace. Which Fallout though? New Vegas. Well, I mean, New Vegas can be played in any way, but like there are definitely some harder ways than others. Whereas Dragon's Dogma, pretty much, you just sort of play it how you want, and it'll culminate in something powerful. Like you can get away with just about like any combination of class work. Like, like it's not necessary, but they encourage you to like dip into some of the magic classes, even if you're gonna do like Mystic Knight, which is a defective magic power and everything. But like, on my first playthrough of Dragon's Dogma, I actually I went and I played the entire game as a fighter up until the point when I got until I maxed it out and I got Mystic Knight, and I was just Mystic Knight for the rest of the game. And despite the fact that I had never dipped into any of the magic classes, I still was super strong in that game. Yeah, I needed a torch, so unfortunately we gotta ditch the lightning rod. It's okay though, we still got a lightning spear and a lightning sword, so it'll work out. The main thing is we need to bring a blue fire from there all the way over here. Ow. Kicked me right in the face. Actually, I think I need to maybe see about turning in a little early today. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it now. Thank you everyone for showing up. We're going to continue with daily streams up through Thursday, and then on Friday there will be no morning stream, and then we will do Final Fantasy Fridays at night. Saturday we may either be doing Pathfinder, or if we're not ready for that by then we'll see about filling something in there. But other than that, we should be booked up through the week. So again, thank you everyone for showing up, and I will see you all later.